Hi Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what you need to hear. I've set that intention with the deck and with my guides. If you're here because this is on your feed, then this is definitely for you. If you came here because of the title, which I don't even know what that is yet, then this is definitely for you. So let's get into your message. I did bring out oracle cards as well that we'll pull from at the end to get additional messages from Spirit. So we have the Five of Wands, some challenges and obstacles here. Let's see what we've got. Be sure and like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you feel called to do so. If you like this message, it really does help me to grow. And it also pushes the video out there so that others can see it as well. So I would very much appreciate that. So again, we have that Five of Wands on the bottom, which is the underlying energy, maybe some obstacles and challenges that you've been facing lately. This can be with other people because there are 5 people here with their wands upright. This could be an internal conflict, an internal battle that you've been dealing with. Can have a lot to do with your ego, right? Like not feeling good enough, not feeling like you have what it takes to persevere or to do things. And then just kind of like pushing through obstacles, right? The situation is the Strength card. This is that inner confidence, that self-confidence, that reassurance, that pushing through obstacles. You know, the Strength card is all about inner strength and overcoming challenges, really finding that inner lion here to overcome anything that you may be facing. But there is some underlying fear here. The Moon card is the blockage. This is not trusting your intuition. This is like having an underlying fear. And I feel like this could be you fearing being single or going at something alone here, because we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is my card for being single and really kind of standing on your own, being stable financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever that may be for you. It could be all of it, right? That self-sufficient type of energy. And there is some kind of fear that you can't do this. There's some kind of fear that you can't stand on your own. And, you know, whether that's subconscious or not, it is there. It is an underlying issue, and not trusting that things are going to work out. So in the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is just like that, again, that's intuition and that really emotional intelligence and nurturing yourself, right? Having some compassion for yourself, having compassion for others. This could have been a Queen of Cups that you were dealing with. Doesn't have to be. This can just be the energy that you were embodying, right? Really taking care of your own self, being compassionate to yourself, and really stepping into that emotional side of things in order to heal. It's a very warm and healing energy as well. And really focusing on emotionally balancing here, because she is very emotionally intelligent. And you can be male or female. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't go by gender. It's just feminine energy. So your higher self or your subconscious, we have the King of Pentacles. This is that wealth, that stability, that nurturing energy. The King of Pentacles is a leader that, you know, really focuses on accomplishing wealth and stability and really grounding that in. The King of Pentacles, or the Pentacles, excuse me, energy is very grounded. It is earth energy. It's very nurturing. But the King of Pentacles is all about prosperity and abundance. So that could be what is on your mind here. You could be wanting to establish some kind of long-term investment, whether that's in like business or yourself, or it's just about really focusing on your wealth accumulation and building stability for yourself. In the near future, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is like some confusion here, right? This is having choices, having options, and really needing to use your clarity and discernment on a situation that is coming in here. We will pull cards on what you don't see coming in the near future, and we can clarify if we need to. But this is like wishful thinking, or, you know, kind of, when I see this card, I see all of these options and choices, right? But they're kind of lost in this fog. So it's about like being foggy or being disillusioned in some way, right? Like seeing through the fog of everything. But I feel like there could be some confusion coming in, and you're just needing to use your discernment. In your feelings, we have the Hanged Man. So you could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling stagnant or feeling like things are at a pause. Maybe you're not moving forward as fast as you would like to. And you need to overcome some obstacles, again, whether that's internal or external. But I feel like maybe you are kind of pulled back and waiting here, or you might be uncertain. And that could be, again, where this confusion is going to come in, because you're not really sure about things, right? Whether that's like what direction you should go in, or you could just be confused on what steps to take next. In your energy here, in the environment, the influence is the Page of Pentacles. So this could be a new love here, or this could be like a new career opportunity, a new business opportunity that is in your energy here. And maybe that's what you're afraid of. Maybe you are, I don't want to keep saying that you're afraid of something. I think that's an underlying fear. And it may not even be like a huge fear. It's just not having that self-confidence, right? And something could have knocked you down in the past that has you not feeling like you can take control of the situation and move forward. But I feel like there is this new opportunity here for you in your energy. Pages are a newer energy. It's not an ace, but it is like that new. It's dependable. It's consistent. It is very goal-oriented type of energy. So I feel like there is something in your environment here that is influencing you to open up to new opportunities. I feel like it's just you're worried about being self-sufficient in this new opportunity, whatever this is that's presenting itself to you. Your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is about building wealth, but it's slowly but surely, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it is very grounded, it's stable, and it is very permanent. It's not something that's going to be fleeting. It is really, he takes care of all those details, right? Like reading the contracts and really focusing on all of the meticulous things in order to build. And it's about sticking with it over long term, right? So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This is the natural progression of things, right? You go from a page to a knight to a king. So you don't start off as a King of Pentacles. I mean, you could, but this is about building up to that and really accumulating some kind of wealth here. So this could very well be about your business, or, working. It's just about you having options and choices, but maybe having an underlying fear, will this happen? Or maybe you're just worried about how long it's going to take in order to build that, right? But the overall outcome, we have the Judgment. This is about that awakening, right? Like they're literally waking up out of their graves. But this could be just you, this realization, or this really waking up to a new beginning here. And it's about like self-evaluation, self-reflection too. Maybe with this underlying fear, maybe you're starting to kind of self-reflect on what it is that is holding you back from thinking that you can handle things on your own, right? Maybe you've always had somebody there with you and you've never tried it on your own. And now you're kind of waking to that, like, hey, you know what? I really can. But it's also about like transforming here and seeing things differently on that Judgment card. So what do they not see coming here, Spirit? Does Libra not see coming? Sorry, I thought another one came out. Sometimes it's hard to tell. It did not. Okay, one more, please. We did not see coming. Awesome. Yeah, I think you're really pushing through and really persevering here and staying determined to overcome some kind of limiting belief and holding yourself back from whatever this is. So we've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. This is about feeling in lack and really holding yourself back and like staying in this victim mentality, right? Staying stuck, staying in a negative mindset, limiting yourself on where you could go. But, you've got that Seven of Wands. That is really kind of taking control of that and really persevering and overcoming those obstacles. I love that. That's amazing energy because you really are holding yourself back here, right? Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What is this confusion about, Spirit? change. You're confused on change, on where to go, what steps to take. I feel like there's, you know, with the Hanged Man here, this perspective, needing to see things differently. Maybe you've always done things a certain way. Again, maybe you've always had somebody there, and now you're kind of going at this alone. So you're confused. You don't know. There's so many options. There's so many choices. Which ones do you choose? And I feel like that's going to come down to you using your discernment. But, you know, this is all about like confusing the change, right? You're confused with the changes that are occurring or need to occur. So I feel like this is just you kind of needing to get a new perspective. And I feel like you will, because that Seven of Wands is all about really like standing up for yourself, defending your beliefs, and overcoming obstacles and overcoming some kind of lack mentality that you've had. That could be set in from childhood, but I see you overcoming that for sure. So what's the advice for Libra Spirit? What's the advice? Awesome. I love it. You've got the Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Star. This is about like taking control of your mindset, taking control of this fear, and really persevering and pushing through to move forward. Because there is victory here. And then you have the Seven of Swords, moving on, moving forward, really taking control, pushing through and moving forward, and healing, and really alchemizing, using the lessons that you have learned, and moving towards hope and renewal and this wish fulfillment that you have. The Star is very much a wish fulfillment card, but this is just about you needing to take control and moving forward with confidence and determination, moving on from other things, accepting the lessons that you have learned and moving forward. Maybe this is a lesson in needing to stand on your own, right? And needing to realize that you can do things on your own. You don't need other people. Not that we don't need other people, but you don't have to have someone else, right? You can totally lean on yourself. This could be about like codependency. That could be what the negative mindset is. Maybe it's you've been codependent and you just need to see things differently. You need to see your strengths, because you can handle this and you can do this. Just have compassion for yourself. You know, you have that Queen of Cups in the recent past. So I just feel like you're really worried about stability and money, and just needing to see that, you know, you can do this on your own. You can stand on your own here. And what else do you have for Libra Spirit? So we have obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. So maybe you're catering to other people. We have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Yeah. Definitely, you have the strength to do this. Have faith in the divine to get you through this, but also have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. That confidence. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. Definitely feel that for you. Like jumping into some kind of new beginning here. That awakening, that Judgment card. But you have good things coming in here. You're definitely overcoming some kind of mindset. You just need to believe in yourself. So I hope that message helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.